throughout the NBA, there are always questions of rules, rule changes, and as the game develops, players find ways to exploit different rules, and ultimately this causes general rule change or other advantages in the game that can alter the way offenses and defenses play. Just 10 years ago, all of the talk was about the step back three. And this season, I've seen a lot more discourse on moving screens. So there was an event last night in the Pacers-Celtics game, a game-winning shot hit by Pascal Siakam here. We'll just replay this. You can see Siakam spins through Derek White, puts up a beautiful floater. The Celtics have another chance to come back and score, and they miss the game-winning shot. Siakam hits the walk-off shot, which was just a great shot all around. But of course, in this clip, the NBA did not post the start of the play to get Siakam the ball and to get Derek White out of position. You just see him get the ball at the top of the key, make his way through, and put it up and in on the basket there. So I think, here we can watch. In the press conference, Joe Mazzulla talked about an illegal screen. He just kept repeating illegal screen, illegal screen, illegal screen. And until you watch this play back, you don't really realize what kind of illegal screen this was. So if we look here, we can let these guys. I pulled up this clip here. So you can see Nembhard gets the ball at the top of the key. He's running the offense. The Pacers are up 2 here. Siakam gets this screen, and you can see he fully checks Derek White there with his body. It's a clear offensive foul. But this foul has not been called all season. Siakam gets the ball and, of course, finishes the rest of the play for the game-winning shot. But the issue here is that this is a call that's been avoided all season. As I said earlier, it used to be the step-back three. Everyone was mad about James Harden and his travels. But the game is kind of adjusted to the travels. The hard part here is this illegal screen. Every team runs pick-and-roll actions. Picks, screens, shooting plays off of screens. That's essential to the game that we watch today. And I think this has to be addressed. Mazzulla answered every question with a legal screen in this press conference, and I think justifiably so. You look at this game, and just this game alone, an offensive foul with the Celtics a chance to tie, that could have changed the course of the game here. And this 2-point lead, this shot that gave him a 2-point lead could have been voided, and the Celtics could have had a chance to win. But more so than that, certain teams, I think the Detroit Pistons are really bad. Jalen Duren is particularly bad at these screens. Some of the big men that just don't get in position or that are very large. I mean, certain guys get the benefits of the doubt, certain guys don't. I think Zion Williamson gets a lot of offensive fouls for screens where he is set. He's just big, and the players flop. And it's like you almost don't get an illegal screen call unless you flop. So I think this needs to be changed. We saw guys in the 90s going back, this illegal screen situation, that it used to be called a lot more. Any sort of push-offs, offensive contact that really affected the defender's ability to make a play used to be called a lot more. And now today, it's just not. And guys used to be flopping, guys used to be selling the contact a little more. But today, you can get flat out assaulted out there, and there's no call whatsoever. So I think it's something interesting to keep tabs on in the NBA, and kind of what the future of this is. Is this something that is going to get addressed? I mean, what are coaches supposed to do? Coaches like Joe Mazzulla, when their guys are playing great defense. Derek White is an all-NBA caliber defender, and yet they weren't able to stop this play because he was out of position. You can see, going back to this shot here, Derek White, look how far he is off of Siakam. He's a guard. He's a 6'4" guard. And he's already out of position, out of sorts. He recovers here, and he has a chance to make a play, but still, Siakam gets this ball with a clear advantage here because of an illegal screen that he set. And it's a lot of these big mans running inverted screens, things like that set up these actions to begin with. And I just think something needs to be said. What do we do about it? I would propose kind of updating the rules and actually enforcing this. The defense already has a tough enough time in stopping the offensive action, and almost everything runs through pick and roll right now in the NBA. So I think it's only right that we look at a potential rule change here, and we don't let things get out of hand like carries and travels, which the gather step now is just a point of contention in NBA basketball, and what frankly makes the game unwatchable for many older fans that didn't see that product in their heyday of basketball, or maybe the part that they have enjoyed the most watching basketball. So I just thought I'd step back for a minute, a quick video talking about this, but I think these illegal screens, using your body to really check the defender and not getting set, I mean, it's all about not being in position. When the defender gets their second, or when the offensive player gets their second to set the screen and the defender is there first, it should be an offensive foul. If the defender isn't moving, is impeding progress, they're not getting set, and they're not enforcing it. And so offenses are going to get built. There's going to be more pick and roll action, and I think it just does a disservice to the game all around. So with that being said, I'll see you tomorrow for another video.